The Roosters going for back-to-back titles up against heavyweights of the competition, the Brisbane Broncos. And what about this all-star panel we have to preview all of the action? Good morning to you, everyone. Sims.
G'day, Em.
Kennedy Cherrington, your fighter. Lana Ferguson.
Hello, Em.
And welcome back from maternity leave after the birth of little Gigi. Millie Elliott, we missed you.
Missed you too.
How are you going? How's little Gigi?
Oh, she's the best ever.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky. I've just been talking about her all morning, and first time I've left her, oh God, I'm probably have a few tears here, but no, she's nearly 4 weeks old now, and she's getting little bits of sleep, so, you know, and she's still alive and doing all right. Isn't that what they say? Just a big wham in the first month. But yeah, loving it all and stoked to be back here for Grand Final Day.
We're stoked that you are back, honestly. You're doing an incredible job. And your Roosters are in action. Even without you, they've made another Grand Final.
Undefeated all year.
Undefeated in 18 matches, going back 18 matches. But they were pushed last week against the Sharkies. Jocelyn Kelleher was the hero. Is this the match they needed? Because they hadn't really been pushed in a while.
For sure. It was one of those games where they just found a way to win, and you know, going the whole season undefeated can be a scary thing, a scary task when you get to the grand final, but this is as close to a loss as you can come with, you know, the good and the bad that comes in a footy game. So I think they'll be much better off for having this game leading into the grand final today. But I will say, how good is it? The Chooks have gone undefeated all year and they're underdogs today.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
The bets are in Broncos' favour, which is crazy to me. But yeah, I still think Roosters going to get the job today.
You think they will?
Yes.
You felt the full brunt of the Broncos, your Eels throughout the season, and the Bronx are ranked #1 in attack and defence. And I know stats can go out the window on Grand Final Day, but
I just think they need to contain Tamika Upton, and I think the professionalism, you've got big game time players like Olivia Kerner, Keely Davis, Jocelyn Kelleher as well. I see them kind of containing her in a way where she won't be able to be Tamika Upton that we've seen, but she's had a huge year. She'll come, big game this year.
Yeah, I think I've tipped her to get the Karen Murphy medal today in a losing team. I think the Roosters are going to get the job done today. They got pushed last week against the Sharks, and I think that they found a way to win even though they didn't play their best style of football. And watching John Strange discuss it afterwards is what impressed me, because you could tell that he knew they didn't do it exactly the way he wanted, but they still found a way. They were in that arm wrestle, they were in that grind, they were in that dogfight that he likes to be in. And I think he saw what he needed to see out of his Chargers. Probably what was a little bit more worrying for me last year from a Broncos perspective, they won 30 points to 6, but they only completed at 54%. So they need to hold on to the football and start fast against this Roosters outfit today, because they didn't start quickly when they lost earlier in the year to them. They did fight back, but also that game was also without Taryn Aiken, who is a real superstar.
two absolute powerhouses of the competition. Yes, no Taryn Aiken, but Alana, can you give us a little bit more insight into this woman on your screen, Tamika Upton, who became only the second player to win, or the first player, sorry, to win 2 Dally M medals. She's going for 5 premierships. She literally, not putting too much pressure on her, she has it all. She's got the speed, the skill, she's got the smarts.
The red hair.
Yes.
Only some people are allowed to allude to that. Well done, Mill.
She can't do, honestly.
Well, she's a brilliant footballer. I think the best part about Tamika Upton is her footy brain, because you're quite right, Em. She does have everything. She's such a wonderful ball runner and support player. Her ability to chime in and ball play as well. We see her quite often jump into first receiver and link up the edges perfectly. And then she's got that nice little attacking, kicking game as well. But the best part is she knows when to choose each of those options. That's why she's such a threatening player. And her speed, it can actually, sometimes it doesn't look like she's going as quick as she is. She's quite deceptive.
Yeah.
But she is insanely fast. So her footy brain, for me, first and foremost, is her biggest asset. But then off that, just choosing the right options, and her skill level is through the roof. So yeah, they'll have to contain her, the Roosters, if they want to go one ahead and win this game.
We always talk about the likes of Tamika and, you know, Isabel Kelly and Jess Sturgis for the Roosters. What about, are there any unsung heroes that we think might step up today, Roo?
Yeah, I think an unsung hero who I felt was really unfortunate to miss out on the Dally M Team of the Year was Rimmer Butler through the middle. She has been enormous for the Roosters this year, not just in personality, but the way she goes about her football. She just throws everything into it. I think she has been like massive for them. Her and Atessa Poole up front really do set a great platform that allows Olivia Kernick to ball play and come up with really smart decisions around that ruck. But I do have to say, a big loss for me today, Taina Naividi. She's a really big loss for them on that wing. She also has that versatility to be able to jump into 9, give Keely Davis a little bit of a spell if needed. She can jump into second row. She can defend at 3 as well. So she gives them a lot of versatility. And so the loss of her today, I think, is a really, really big one. However, Amber Hall does come to the bench, so she has a lot of impact.
So much depth. I just think that it's a credit to John Strange. Been coached under him. He brings the best out of players that probably wouldn't get their flowers in another team. Or this season, like you've seen Jocelyn Kelleher, you've seen Taina Navidi, you've seen all these players that kind of under the radar. He's brought the best out of them. So yeah, John Strange, you're the man, bro.